Rottnest Island off Perth is famous for a unique creature, the quokka. It's a small macropod which is herbivorous and, despite being mainly nocturnal, can be seen by holidaymakers during the day. You might even be able to snap a selfie with a quokka. But let's rewind. Rottnest Island is commonly called Rotto and known as Wudjumup in the local indigenous language. Our trip to Rotto didn't start at the popular jumping off spot of Fremantle. We caught a ferry from Perth. It was just a short walk from our accommodation at the Doubletree by Hilton to the Rottnest Express Terminal at the Barrack Street Jetty. This provided us with a 30-minute tour of the Swan River before reaching the river mouth at Fremantle and the open water crossing to the island.
We are about to exit the harbour and pick up the speed. It will be a little bit bumpy on the way to Rottnest, so please be careful if you're moving around the vessel, and parents with young children, please keep them under close supervision at all times. We'll be at Rottnest in about 30 minutes.
While there were many day trippers, we chose to stay a couple of nights. Accommodation choices range from tent sites to 5-star resorts. Our choice was a rustic cabin, which could sleep up to 6 and had private facilities. This is Cowan Thompson Cabin 708 on Rottnest Island. It's a 6-berth cabin, have a screen door, so if you're here in summer, you can keep the insects and all out. This is the main living area. We start with a fridge. There's an oven and also a microwave. We have pots and pans. Here we have crockery and a sink and cutlery. The bins, a table with 6 chairs, a double bed and 2 lots of double bunks. And we come through here to the bathroom, which has a sink, it's fairly sparse, a mirror, a shower, which the water pressure wasn't too bad considering, and a toilet. Supplies can be brought across on the ferry or purchased from a couple of shops on Rotto. There's also a selection of eateries. Cars aren't allowed on the island, so options to see the 19 square kilometres are walk, hire a bike, or use the hop-on, hop-off bus service. To get our bearings, we did a lap of the island with just one stop at the western end. The government authority responsible for Rottnest also offers several free walking tours led by volunteers. They cover topics such as the history of the settlement, including as a prison, the island's role in protecting Australia during World War II, and the flora, fauna and landscape of the island. The day ended with a sunset view from Bathurst Lighthouse overlooking Pinky Beach. Day 2 started back at Bathurst Lighthouse for sunrise. Given the buses don't run that early, we decided to walk to Oliver Hill Battery. This is the Oliver Hill gun at Rottnest Island. The giant gun was put here to help protect Fremantle Harbour. Usually there is a train which runs from Kingstown settlement. However, it was undergoing maintenance, as was the battery itself. The battery was decommissioned in the 1960s. Walking north from Oliver Hill, you pass Pink Lake and on to catch a bus near Little Parakeet Bay. We now head to the island south at Parker Point. This is the starting point for another of the free walking tours, this one taking in the island's natural history. The tour ends at Little Salmon Bay, where there is another bus stop. Behind me is Wodgemup Lighthouse. It's one of two lighthouses on Rottnest Island, also known in the traditional language as Wodgemup. Unfortunately, it's closed for some renovations, so we can't go to the top and have a look around. We'll have to make do with views from down here. Day 3, a last chance to see some of the Quokkas before we take the early Sea Link Rottnest ferry back to Fremantle. This crossing was much rougher, and in fact within hours ferries were halted due to worsening sea conditions. If you enjoyed the video, please click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to Our Trips to Go.